What's up, guys? It's Mitch with SC Weather. Hope y'all having a great day. Good start to your week. We do have some weather to talk about for sure. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be coming in the way of possible flooding. So before I want to start, I just want to ask that if you're all watching this and haven't subscribed already, to please subscribe. Hit the link down below. And please subscribe to my channel. That's the only kind of support I ask from you guys. Like I said, it does take time, and it does take some effort to put all this together. And that would just be an awesome way to support me if you could just subscribe. And thank you already for just watching my video. But anyways, let's get right into it. So it's hot. It's Hades out there right now. It is humid. This is your classic nasty weather for South Carolina, the armpit of hell. This is it outside right now. In fact, I'm sweating like crazy, or not sweating bad right now, but I'm about to start sweating pretty good here if I stay in here too long. So I'm going to try to make this short and sweet for you guys on what's going on the next couple of days. So it's hot now. There's some storms out there. PD has been very, very active as far as heavy rain and storms. There's an outflow boundary that's possibly working its way towards Columbia that might fire up some storms and showers around our area. Upstate looks pretty clear right now. But there's a cold front working its way down. And should be Wednesday night into Thursday, more into Thursday. And it kind of looks like it's going to stall out. Now, what that means for us is, well, it could be two bad things depending on how you look at it. The bad thing is it's going to stall out before clearing the state, which means we're not going to get to enjoy the break in the humidity, unfortunately. The front needs to clear the state almost completely for us to get the real drop in humidity, and it just doesn't. It looks like the deep south, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, parts of Georgia, may get those lower dew points, which equal lower humidity. And it just doesn't look like we're going to get that. So it's going to stall over us. I don't know exactly on the state where it's going to stall. Wherever it stalls is where this heavy axis of rain sets up. So let's just jump right into it. The latest GFS here at 12Z. This is for tomorrow. Now, this isn't a high definition radar, modeled like a NAM or something. It doesn't really show individual storms. It just gives you an idea that it's going to rain. Green is rain. The front looks like here it's going to stall out, and this is Thursday evening. It's going to start to stall out, maybe over eastern part of the state. So what's going to happen is just a ton of pop-up storms and showers and downpours are just going to keep popping up over the same areas. And the NAM really isn't showing a lot, but the NAM doesn't go out too far. But it's going to Friday, overnight Thursday into Friday morning. Just check out the heavy axis of rain riding the front. Go into later Friday. That same area is getting rain. Now, that just looks like a blob of green, but really those are just heavy storms. I say a heavy storm when it's a storm that's producing a lot of rain. Strong storms is heavy rain too, but it's more of a severity level to it. That's when I say strong or severe storms. Heavy storms, you get storms that just dump a ton of rain in a very short amount of time. So Saturday, it's still around. The front is just locked in, and man, I tell you what, tomorrow doesn't even look terrible. It really starts cranking up Thursday, I think, and we just really start to get into what I think may be a flash flood threat for certain areas, and I think maybe the National Weather Service may end up issuing flash flood watches, possibly for certain areas, depending on how this sets up. So I want to show GFS, latest GFS. I want to show this image because this image is the closest and the deepest and the furthest the lower humidity gets into the state. And I want to say that'll probably be Friday night into Saturday morning. Parts of the far northeast parts of the state like Greenville, Spartanburg, y'all might get a brief period where the humidity is low. And enjoy that, because I do not think it's going to make it into the Midlands. I think the dew points will drop into at most the mid-60s. At least the mid-60s is what I meant. And I guess we'll take it because mid-60s is still humid, but it's not near as humid as the mid-70s like right now. So I want to jump to this here. This is the GFS all the way out to Monday at OOZ, which is equivalent to basically Sunday night. This is how much rain the latest GFS is predicting for the state. Check it out, and it signifies exactly where that green area was setting up. And check it out, it's not showing much in the upstate, and it shows the Midlands, like Columbia, Lexington, being the dividing line, to cut off between a lot of rain and hardly no rain. And guys, this only goes out to Sunday, so this is a lot of rain in a pretty short amount of time. And check it out. If you look at the key over there, the color key, maybe up to a half a foot of rain in areas, but in the PD, lower PD area, close to Myrtle Beach, and that's just a lot of rain in the eastern half of South Carolina. The places that just got a lot of rain a couple weeks ago, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain. So that's a lot. So this is something huge to watch out for flooding. This is the National Weather Service kind of thinking this is 120 hours out, so this is about Sunday in the morning. So they're signifying also, and these are the experts, that there is going to be a heavy rain threat. That's, what is that, 2, 3, 4 inches of rain right there in the same areas the GFS was kind of showing. So this is something that, we need to watch out for. And the European model, I'm not going to, because it's basically not good, and it doesn't show individual storms and everything very well. So I'm just going to show you the European outlook on what the latest Euro, the latest one that came out a couple hours ago, is saying. And check it out. It has the axis of rain a little bit further west, maybe into the Midlands. But check out that bullseye right over areas in Richland County near Sumter and stuff like that. 6, 7 inches of rain. And who knows if that bullseye is correct, but you get the point, and this is through Sunday evening also. So I think it's still going to be kind of quiet the next 24, 36 hours, and I think as the front passes through and wherever it stalls out, guys, it's going to get a ton of rain, and it's going to fall fast. Isolated areas are going to get more than others. And for us in the Midlands, where I'm located, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to sit. I can say that maybe the upstate doesn't get quite as much. I do think the far upstate possibly gets in on some action with a wave of storms that's associated with the front. And I think that's something that needs to be talked about also is Thursday, the potential for severe weather as the front passes, wherever it passes. And that's the National Weather Service has a marginal threat, level 1 threat, which can be significant at times, and it can upgrade, who knows, but level 1 threat for severe weather here Thursday. So we're going to watch that because along with the downpours and the heavy rain, there could be some severe storms out there. So that's definitely something to watch. I think it's about to get active the next few days, so it might get some flooding. So that's definitely something we need to watch out for, guys. One more thing, the European, let's talk about the dew points, the lower humidity. Since the European stalls the front out a little more west, the dew points are pushed out a little more west. So that pretty much kills the lower dew points and the lower humidity for almost the entire state, except the far northwest mountains of South Carolina. So that's all I got, guys. The front that I thought maybe could save us as far as feeling a little bit of relief from the humidity, I don't know if it is. I don't think it's going to pass, and I don't think it's going to make it to the Midlands, and I don't think we're going to get lower humidity. But I do think there's a chance for, unfortunately, some flash flooding to end our work week into the weekend. It's definitely not a great beach weekend, I don't think. But I'll keep y'all updated. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all are all awesome, and I can thank y'all for the continued support. And y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all.